Muy buenas a todos, aquí Lingulfish, seguimos con Brok, seguimos investigando. Me gustaría tener a Tidy para esto. Pero bueno, vamos a investigar un poco más.
Huh?
Nothing?
Try pressing harder. Remember, this is for emergencies.
Toma.
I heard a sound.
You sure? All I could hear was a bump caused by your fist.
Only one way to find out. So, where's the package?
¿Y ahora qué?
Whoops.
¿Y ahora dónde está el paquete, Pues te rompo a ti también, venga.
Oops.
Hello.
Hey, still works.
Other actions are available. Say or
This is a wait.
I'm working.
Increíble, tío, lo mucho que aguanta. ¿Puedo romper algo de aquí dentro? No, ¿verdad?
Yep. There.
So?
That someone drank coffee?
Oh, I would have thought someone was in the restroom recently, and you'd ask the staff who drank it.
Yeah. So, did you drink that coffee, Mink?
It's Dr. Mink for you. And yes,
When exactly?
around 4:40. I always get a bit peckish during Techno Junkie.
Is that some kind of show?
Yes, it lasts for 30 minutes approximately, so I must have went out of the restroom at around 5.
Vale.
Dr. Mink,
Vamos a hablar con lo del
what's
tema
your
de Tidy.
relationship with Tidy?
He's the maintenance bot. He just comes and goes doing housework.
Did he come today?
No, until your arrival, no one entered my office this morning.
Are you certain?
Actually... The guard did check if everything was okay, like he always does, but he didn't enter.
I've noticed the doors close automatically. How does Tidy open them?
Just like us, he pushes the buttons.
Free to roam around then?
Yes. Well, except my room. I deny him access. He must knock at the door first. Then I allow him entry.
How come?
You know, I don't want a bot bursting into my room in the middle of the night. That would be creepy.
Mira, en eso le tengo que dar la razón.
Says the creepy scientist. You said Tidy was lying. Is a bot truly capable of lies?
Usually, no, but I never programmed it. Keep in mind, Dr. Hush was doing AI experiments. This could also be the result of a bug in the core. Tidy could believe what he says is the truth, based on false information.
But you heard the recording. It was Dr. Hush's voice, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yes, it sounded exactly like him, but there must be some explanation.
Yeah, I just wish you'd give me one. Just a moment. We'll continue.
I'm not the only one here. Interrogate the others.
Ott seems to have an idea. Let's see what he's got.
Hola, ¿vienes, Ot? Que no te
You
puedo...
okay?
Well, I didn't expect to investigate a murder on my first day. It's both neat and kinda scary, knowing there's a killer around us. You don't mind me staying close?
No, por favor.
Of course.
Thanks.
What do you think so far?
I've solved this!
Really?
¿Eh?
You haven't.
Well, I'd like to hear your
Va a echar la culpa a mí,
conclusion
¿verdad?
Okay, let's gather everyone in Dr. Ming's room.
So, what's going on? Found the culprit?
I'm going to let my colleague here explain.
Huh? Me?
You said it. You've solved the case, haven't you?
He's just a boy.
No, it's true. I can explain. All right, so this is a closed-door murder. As you know, no one could enter or leave this place without being noticed, which means...
Only one of us could have done it.
Yes, the body was first seen when we entered this room. It appears Dr. Hush has been struck on the head and died due to the impact. Considering there's blood on the lamp located right next to him, this must be the murder weapon. This lamp belongs to Dr. Mink. This implies the murderer had access to it.
I don't like where this is heading.
Dr. Hush was last seen alive by his assistant bot, Tidy, at 5:04.
He never came back to his office. So where did he go? The possibilities are limited. Again, he could not leave the building. The only exit has an impassable power barrier. He couldn't have exited his room and stayed in the hall. It wouldn't make sense, and Mr. Guard would have noticed it. Any comment?
No, I was watching the whole time.
Y yo creo que también la rata ni se coscó.
Nothing unusual happened.
Let's continue. Dr. Hush could have gone to the restroom and been killed there, but that leaves one problem.
¿Cómo movió el cadáver sin que se enterase el guardia?
We didn't find his body there, but in Dr. Mink's room. This means he would have had to be carried to the next room without anyone noticing. If he somehow got carried out of the restroom, Mr. Guard would have noticed it.
We've checked the restroom. There's no access between it and Dr. Mink's room.
So that leaves only one option. Dr. Hush went straight from his office to Dr. Mink's.
Nonsense! He never came here.
And yet, here's his body. How do you explain it?
I don't know.
I considered other possibilities. Maybe Tidy got involved somehow. After all, he's free to roam between the rooms for his cleaning duty. However, he could not access Dr. Mink's room. He's required to knock, and you need to open it. That didn't happen, right?
No. Unless he used Dr. Hush's hand to open the door.
Carrying it in the hall seems improbable. The guard was watching. As for you, Doctor, you didn't see or hear them enter.
How about you, Ratty? I bet you killed the doctor in the hall and plopped his remains into my room behind my back.
Who are you accusing me now? Why'd you think I called the cops if I was the murderer?
To disculpate yourself. That's why.
You dirty rodent! I'll lose my job because of you!
Calm down. I thought about this too. But that idea seems doubtful. Do you seriously think he opened your door with Dr. Hush's body in his hands and then threw it all the way there without you noticing? Which leaves only one person who could do it. You, Dr. Mink.
Ah! You're out of your mind, boy! I said it! I've never killed anyone!
Drop it, Mink! You're done for!
Drop? Up, down, left, right.
And what would be my motive?
Very simple. Mr. Guard mentioned hearing constant arguments between you both.
We've been bickering over the past 5 years. That's no proof.
Remember, Tidy's recording. Dr. Hush came to your room to settle things with you. He must have been fed up of hearing you complain about the budget restrictions on your projects.
You seriously think this is a valid reason to kill someone?
You're right, it wouldn't. For ordinary people. But you're entirely focused on your work. This is all your life. You can't afford to lose it. Dr. Hush profited from a higher budget while yours decreased. Tensions moved up a notch. You couldn't take any more. You grabbed the closest thing within reach. Your lamp. And then, bam!
Ah!
This was most likely an accident. You hadn't prepared for this, so you didn't know what to do with the body. Panicking, you hid it under your bed. This would give you time to think.
Under the bed? Only an idiot would do that!
Seems like the best hiding spot to me.
Si pudiese deshacerse del cadáver, tiene el ácido.
Guard, what do you think? You check
Tiene el
the room
ácido.
regularly, right?
Se podría haber cargado el tío y haberlo escondido con el ácido.
I did, but the weasel wouldn't let me in. If the body was under the bed, then yes, I wouldn't have seen it from here.
You can't prove any of this.
Sure we can. Right there. A trace of blood on the floor. Exactly between the bed and the body. Why else would that be there?
What the? It's true!
There was only one way to make him disappear without anyone noticing. The acid canister. To liquefy the body and pour it down the sink.
No! I never. These are for my experiments.
When we arrived, you had just moved the body out of your bed to throw the deadly substance on the poor chap. Remember, Mr. Brok, he wouldn't let us in.
Which makes perfect sense now.
Mr. Detective, please, don't tell me you agree with this.
Huele muy feo. Es que huele muy feo. Pero si digo que no, ¿se deja libre o nos dejan investigar? Si digo que sí, lo van a detener ya. Y si no lo es, la hemos liado. Huele a que... A ver, Ol lo está explicando muy bien. Pero ¿para qué iba a esconder el cadáver? ¿Lo podría haber deshecho ya? He tenido tiempo de sobra. Tenía tiempo de sobra para deshacerlo.
So, have you been paying attention?
You know, I've been wondering something for a while now.
What are you looking at?
Your tie, Dr. Mink.
¿Qué le pasa al corbata?
There's a red stain underneath it.
What?
Hey, the croc is right!
But wait!
¿Es verdad?
This isn't what you think. I ate an ant burger this morning. I wiped the stain away. I just forgot to check under... This is tomato sauce.
Are you taking us for fools, Mink?
Hey, wait! What the heck? My tie! You... licked it?
¡Qué asco!
At least... You believe me now, don't you?
Es todo salsa de tomate de la hamburguesa.
Oh my, what are you doing, Mr. Brok?
¡Qué puto asco, tío! Bro.
Rocky is gross.
Just as I thought. This is no blood.
Told you.
Not just on your tie. There's no blood on this corpse.
What?
The heck?
Are you serious?
Por eso la salsa es naranja y no roja. Me pensaba que era... Es que... Es como naranja.
I believe you. But then, my theory...
Has faults, I'm afraid. Gigantic ones.
Oh.
I had a feeling this seemed way too perfect. This case is more complex than we thought. Someone's been trying to cover himself.
What a relief.
However, this means we took the wrong approach.
Don't tell me.
We need to re-examine this place from top to bottom.
No way! Are you aware I'm not getting paid right now, Croc? Oh, I should be home, sleeping!
I don't care.
Te jodes.
This may be one more hour of work for you, but this could mean the death penalty for the one sent to jail.
Exactly. And your insistence to leave makes you even more suspect to my eye.
Better be gone before I...
Tidy, you better go back to your room. And no tidying, okay?
Tidy follows orders. Gone. No tidy.
Thank you, Mr. Detective. You saved my skin.
Don't congratulate me too soon. You may still very well be the culprit, just trying to confuse us to appear innocent.
I'll just have to put my trust in you, then. When you're done, and you've got a plausible theory that doesn't involve me this time, come and see me.
Come on, Not. We better examine each and every detail thoroughly this time.
Yes, sir.
Pues a reinvestigar todo.
A fake injury with tomato sauce.
Yo pensaba que no era de color rojo por tema de que quizá era censura, como por ejemplo en Danganronpa, que la sangre es rosa.
Well, no fleas or ticks. Upon further inspection, that's not very clean. Can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though. No nanite there. Oh, I found nothing at all.
¿La mancha?
Whoa. His hand is literally covered by nanites. I better write this down. I detect 1 or 2 nanites. He may have caught a few after lying on the floor like this. Anything you can tell me about this lamp? It's supposed to be yours, right?
I guess. That's a connected object, of course, so there's data in it.
Better take it then. Nothing on the bed, surprisingly. Nothing under the pillow either. Do you do the laundry yourself?
Are you kidding? We've got a bot for this. I've never heard of any human doing it.
Right, I don't do it either. And that's why my bed gets smellier over time. Well, that's just silly. That's the lamp I found next to the body in Dr. Mink's room.
Espacio con esto.
That's the lamp I... That's the lamp...
Quiero combinar,
That's the lamp...
¿no?
With it? I haven't used it.
Vale, pues nada. Ah,
Dr. Mink, when we arrived, I heard some music coming out of your room.
Well, it's in my best interest to put all my cards on the table, so I allowed myself a short, fun session.
Oh, and here I thought you scientists were just a bunch of workaholics. So, you were dancing?
Please don't rub salt in the wound.
What music?
Is that important?
Might be.
Tech Dream. It's a very catchy tune. I can never get it out of my head.
Where in the room were you positioned when you were having fun?
I believe I was close to the door. I stopped when I heard you knocking and took a peek at the door screen.
Did you notice anything unusual by that time?
If by unusual, you mean a croc detective breaking my door and forcing his way through, then definitely yes.
Oh, sorry about that. You should have opened it the first time.
I was scared.
And I have little patience. Upon further inspection, that's not very clean. Can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though.
Listen, I'd like to amend for my behavior earlier. My tablet offers a variety of features that you may find useful.
So it's not just your research? You hid this from us?
No. These features seemed unrelated to the case. But after what we've learned, I'm not sure anymore. Let me give you access.
vale. Dame acceso.
Lend me your finger.
Hey!
Mi dedito.
I'm adding you to the authorized guests. You'll have unlimited access for an hour.
Oh, thanks.
Hostias.
Here's that ladder.
A rudimentary maintenance ladder, more precisely. Doesn't really feel safe.
Do you access it sometimes?
Are you crazy? I fear heights.
Pues vamos a usar.
Time to explore.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Brok?
No other choice. We can't let any possible clue undiscovered.
No, I mean, will there be enough room for you to get through?
¿Me estás llamando gordo? Bueno, no, creo que no
Hey,
quepo, ¿eh?
I'm not that big. You'll see.
¿Entro?
Oof, that's tight. Maybe time for a diet after all. Hey, what did I just touch? It's all sticky. Oh, it tastes good.
¿Por qué chupas todo? Bro, por
I've lit
favor.
it up for you.
Gracias.
Nice. Yep, that's interesting. There's tomato sauce.
Lo han arrastrado
What's
por
it
aquí
doing
arriba.
here? I'll think about this later. Better get out of here before it gets stuck. There's some kind of huge pipe at the top. Can't climb through there, I'm afraid. Then I shall keep moving forward to reach the other side.
Y ahora acabaremos en el... Ay, ahora.
Ouch.
Me he caído, ¿no? Vale, vamos a usar la
That
tablet de este
tablet
señor.
might contain crucial information, but it's locked. I'd better take it. I need to understand something.
You're not the only one.
Uy, tengo nuevas conversaciones, pues a gastarlas.
Sorry for earlier. Tell me more about...
Currently, I strive to improve the nanite's efficiency.
Could these be used to kill someone?
Doubtful, but technically possible. With bad programming, they could destroy the host. But we've been working on this technology for a while now. This never happens. Although...
Go ahead.
Destructive effects can happen if the nanites were mixed with specific organic elements.
Such as corrosive acid?
That would definitely leave some traces.
Could it be possible to destroy a body without external damage?
I think I encountered some plants with this ailment. I would have to check my logs.
Well, let's just assume it happened. How would we know?
The nanites are trained for survival. Once the host is near death, they leave, but they couldn't last long on the outside. You'd find inactive nanites less than 3 feet away from the body.
I'd better check the surroundings for any nanites in unexpected places. Can't see them with my own eyes, but I'm sure I have the right tool for the job. I know it'll sound harsh, but do you believe Dr. Hush committed suicide?
I can't deny that he had been acting strange recently, so I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. I just find it weird he would do this in my office.
Unless he really hated you. Do you think Tidy could have played a role in the murder?
I don't see how. He cannot access my office. Besides, Dr. Hush is his maker. He could never...
Hurt his creator directly? Yeah. Let's keep some distance with that reasoning. My trust with technology is limited. A true detective never turns down any lead.
When can we expect the result of your investigation?
Well... No. I didn't finish interrogating everyone.
You sure did interrogate me. Are you done investigating?
No.
Yo no puedo gastar yo esto.
I'll look
Huh.
around for clues.
You better find out the culprit, because I wasn't involved in this. So,
Te puedo... La
that's
tablet.
not mine.
I know that.
Only Dr. Hush can.
Mierda.
Just a moment.
I'm not the only...
Tidy, I need your help.
Yup, yup.
Please, unlock the tablet for me.
Cannot. Only that daddy can.
Ah.
Tidy?
Yup, yup.
Good boy.
Vamos a reinvestigar el baño. Uy, hay una lata.
No nanite there. Oh, I found... Coffee. Upon first... Can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink. No nanite there. I should inspect this further. Only one way to do it.
Ah, toma por culo.
Couldn't you do this more gently?
I don't have all day, you know. Looks like pills? Yep, definitely pills. Whose are they?
Don't look at me. I've never seen those.
Is Dr. Hush taking some medication?
That's highly probable. No one else lives here. Keep in mind, I've barely had contact with him lately. Maybe you should analyze them.
Good idea. Plenty of room now.
Pastilla de... es del váter. Quiero... Ahí.
Found it in the restroom.
Ah, no, es la pastilla... Ay, perdón. Que se me cae... Se me cae la cosa.
Do you wish to watch?
Not now.
You're lying, but that other actions are available. Say or think help to get a list.
Help.
Error. Unable to connect. Reverting to offline mode. One record found. Would you like to play it?
A record? Why not?
I'm in the restroom.
That's Dr. Hush's voice. He must have recorded this by accident. That happens sometimes.
An accident. An energy drink? You gotta be kidding me. Wait,
Yes.
I thought communication was out.
Hey, buddy, you pressed the emergency button, didn't you? Emergency calls are never cut off.
Oh, good. I'm always thirsty. Oh, I found... Hey, Tidy. Just a hunch. Did Dr. Hush put out that ramp for you?
Yup. For me. So I can access the table. Got made and modified. For me.
Is that so? Makes sense. Bots weigh tons and cannot jump over there. What's in there? Found it in the restroom. Empty. Can't see any of those Yeah. No.
¿Y en el
Of
barril?
course. I just need to know what I'm doing.
Vale, perdón. Joder, vamos a hacer experimentos, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con el guardia a ver si tiene conversaciones.
Do you believe Dr. Mink has the profile of a murderer?
Possibly. I could feel the tension between them lately. In any case, I don't know what happened.
When not claimed, you'd have noticed if Dr. Hush had stayed in the hall. You hesitated. You didn't watch the whole thing, did you?
No. Este se ha quedado sopa o alguna cosa.
No way, man. I'm a professional.
But still a human. Don't you have to go to the bathroom sometimes?
I don't. Only the most capable are selected for this job.
No lo sé
You
yo.
can't afford to miss anything.
Can you swear it then? No one could have went by without you noticing?
Yeah,
Duda.
I swear it. I was there the whole time, watching.
He doesn't sound all that confident. Listen, Earlier you affirmed Dr. Hush exited his office for the restroom. When did this happen exactly?
Can't remember. Sometime after I arrived.
This is crucial. I need you to be precise.
Hey! Do you know what kind of job this is? The same boring thing every day. No surprise, no action, nothing ever happens. Well, usually.
Oh, how lucky. Never mind. Make some effort. What happened the last time Dr. Hush exited his room? When and where did he go?
Told ya! Ugh, my brain wouldn't register such trivial things. But there's a way to find out.
What's this?
The door monitoring.
What? You keep a registry of door openings? And you're only telling me now?
I thought this wouldn't be important.
Es necesario saber el registro de puertas, saber cuáles se han abierto.
Not important? How the heck are we supposed to run this investigation without all the information at hand?
Hey, lower your tone. I'm the boss here. This is highly confidential data. Only security agents are allowed to access the reading device. But I'll make a special exception. Check it.
Stay put.
I don't have all day, you know.
What am I looking at?
This is today's monitoring. That thing records the time each door was opened. And some icons to differentiate an entrance or an exit.
I see. An arrow on the left for an entrance, on the right for an exit?
Yeah. There's also the identity of who opened the room. Everyone's recorded.
What about Tidy?
The maintenance bot. Yeah, tracked as well.
Okay. Okay, let's study this. Dr. Hush's room. If I'm reading this correctly, Dr. Hush was last recorded at 5:04, then disappeared. Wait a sec. Why did you open that door at 5:10?
Told ya, I check the rooms regularly.
Right after the doctor went out?
Seems so. My memory is confused.
Es un poco raro.
The restroom. A lot more activity than I expected. Tidy was last recorded entering there at 4:24. Nothing later. Even in the other rooms.
5:04, o sea que él se fue a las 5:04 a la vez. Entró a las 5:04 y se quedó en la
Dr.
habitación.
Mink's room? What a surprise. Despite the corpse being in Dr. Mink's room, not much activity was recorded there.
Pero ha entrado el guardia a las 9.
Basically, Dr. Mink went out, then
Es verdad,
came
dijo que
back
había
into
entrado
the
pero que
room.
no había
The
visto el
time
cadáver, es
matches the
verdad.
restrooms. I guess he simply went for a rest? In any case, Dr. Hush never opened the door. Neither did Tidy.
¿Y esto qué es?
That doesn't make much sense, but at least it confirms Dr. Mink's statement. What's this fourth door?
The main entrance.
Eso significa que ha salido a las 4:38.
Didn't you say no one came or exited the place today? Then how do you explain these records?
That was you.
No, no,
At
no.
4:38?
Wait! I know! That was me! I took my shift at 4:38.
Pero es que ha salido, no que ha
Is
entrado.
that so?
Pero es que aquí pone que ha salido, no ha entrado.
I'm asking, who opened the main entrance this morning at 4:38?
Told ya! It was me. I entered the lab to replace my colleague.
Right.
Again? Gonna solve this myself.
No, 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 hay algo que no de
A
esto.
mystery can only be solved by gathering truthful information. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Then why are you lying to me?
What are you talking about?
Don't play fool with me. Some of your statements are clearly contradictory.
Oh, yeah?
Ahí va.
Maybe I should play a little more with Dr. Mink's tablet.
Vale. Guarda comenzó su ronda.
Can you remind me, when do you take your shift?
3 o'clock, every day.
Interesting. Then how do you explain entering the lab at 4:38?
What? I didn't...
Check the monitoring. What's written?
4:38.
Besides, the arrow indicates an exit, not an entrance. You owe me an explanation.
All right. I admit, I did take my shift at 3. And the door was indeed open at 4:30, but I didn't lie. It was me. We're not only agents. We also do secretarial work. By 4:38, I received a call. We're required to pick up and reply to every call we get. But it didn't work.
What do you mean?
This is a high-security building, so external calls don't work well. The line was awful, all full of crackling.
I'm stunned that kind of thing happens in the drums.
But it does, if you ask me. No matter how they claim technology advances, nothing ever works perfectly. When that happens, I open the main entrance so the transmission gets better.
So, you stood at the main door for a while.
Yep.
Who was on the line?
Don't know. It was just music.
Music?
Yeah, Tech Dream.
This sounds familiar.
Of course. It's all the rage. It's really catchy, so
Es
I
del...
kept listening.
How
Es de
long?
Mink.
Oh, maybe a minute? After a while, I figured this was a spam call and hung up. I know what you think. Yeah, I looked away. But it wasn't much risk. The lasers were active. No one could get past, in or out.
But anything could happen inside. Oh, this is a major blunder.
Why'd you think I didn't tell you? Didn't think much of it at the time, but when you started your investigation, I recalled that moment. Please, I'm begging you, don't tell anyone. That mistake could cost me my job.
Well, I won't tell anyone. I mean, must be insanely tough to keep watch all day at the same spot and doing nothing else.
I'm so glad you understand, man.
Still, that's an important event for this investigation.
Sure. Oh, I hope my blunder didn't get the poor chap killed.
We shall see. I'm not done with you, though. How come there's no record of your entrance at 3?
Simple. I reset the statistics each time I arrive. For confidentiality, we're not allowed to store them for more than a day. And I can't get that freaking configuration panel to do the job automatically. Must have been programmed by some crazy engineer who's not living in the real world.
I know the feeling. Didn't you mention you had no control?
It's all or nothing. There's no way to insert or edit data. Just remove everything.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Dr. Hush was safe and sound when I arrived.
Guess I'll have to take your word for that one. Oh, my...
No, a ver. Necesito esta pista.
Now who's lying?
No, a mí no me vengas con leches. Tengo que mirar pistas con la tablet.
Mr. Brok, I think we can use that tablet to do medical searches.
Of course. This is data I've gathered myself, merged with a specialized local copy of the TriWeb. I have an offline access to information that the general public will never see.
Is there a specific topic you're interested in?
Let me think.
Are you serious?
Very serious. Don't you love them too?
I prefer regular tube food.
You youngsters don't know what's good.
Vale.
Elders?
Told ya.
Ah, me llamo viejo.
What's this button for? Nothing happens when I press it.
That's an analyzer. It can list the detailed components of any object. For connected objects, it will display the information registered in the memory. But you can also put any organic matter, liquid or solid.
Oh, guess I'll have to put on an item I want to analyze?
Exactly.
Vale, pues analizo la pastilla. Píldora, dosis.
Excel 500? Never heard of it.
Is there a specific...
Let me...
That's a drug for patients suffering from defective organs, acting slower than normal.
Sounds more like an ad than medication.
Dr. Mink, did you know your colleague took these?
No, but that does make sense. We don't exactly have a lot of physical activity. I don't take this. I prefer the all-in-one menu.
All-in-one?
It's regular powder food with stimulants incorporating the exact and appropriate dose of food based on our medical tracking.
Nothing surprises me anymore. Some gibberish.
Hey, that's my research. It's highly confidential.
Better not waste my time with this.
A ver si ahora cuenta la investigación.
Got more questions. Let's reason.
No lo tengo.
Maybe I should.
Now who's...
¿Qué más tengo que hacer con la tablet? ¿Qué más puedo investigar de esto? Esto, por
Let's see
ejemplo.
what the supposed murder weapon has to say. All necessary stuff for a lamp.
Detección de
Sure.
golpes.
Huh?
Maybe they exchanged them by accident?
Here are the logs. There. Major
Pero-
shock at 11:02.
Let me check. You're right. That's the only relevant information on there. So, is this the murder weapon after all?
We shall find out. With it, haven't used. That's the lamp I found.
No me dejas.
Again! Gonna solve this...
Let's reason.
Sigo sin poder ponerlo, pero bueno.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm.
Vale.
I.
Now who...
Tengo que investigar un poco más.
Oh, his hand is. I better write this down. No nanite there. Oh, his hand. I better write this. Oh, I found. Well, nope. Hey, it works.
What?
Dr. Hush's tablet. It unlocked.
I'm surprised. I thought this wouldn't happen, considering.
Well, you thought wrong. Let's see what this baby has to offer. Looks like he transferred some data.
Let me see. You're right. That's an external file transfer of his current project. AI update 302.305.zyl.
Is that unusual?
Of course not. We regularly transfer files to our managers. Although, the receipt address is obscured.
What does this mean?
I can't really know who received the file, but considering the metadata, this must be someone high-ranked. Wait, I just noticed that file was modified yesterday, but it was created in 3029?
6 years ago?
Well, that makes no sense. There must be a bug in the OS.
Do you think this might be linked to our case, Mr. Brock?
A transfer at 4:45. That must definitely be important.
Vale, vamos a ver si... No es una pista más del Dr. Hush, o sea... Yo no creo que tenga lo del Minku Minku.
Replay the last.
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting time on this?
I'm not sure yet.
No.
That paper didn't. Hey, that's the with extra to. I need to.
Are you done
No.
My poor...
Well, good news. You can take Dr. Hush's. He doesn't need his anymore. I'll look around for clues.
You better...
Hay algo aquí que no he terminado de investigar bien. Estoy por pegarte, ¿eh?
Still dead. Please,
Cannot.
Okay.
Dad.
According...
What are you doing?
Something's off.
What do you mean, Mr. Brok?
Just a hunch.
Whoa.
Ah, estupendo.
You broke the wall?
I barely touched it. Some paper-thin slab was obstructing this.
A hole?
Looks like it. And this leads right to your room, Dr. Mink.
I had no idea.
It's small. No one would fit.
I wonder if anything got through there, though.
That's up to us to find out. On the other side, yep, definitely Dr. Mink's office. There's a table with a box of nanites on it.
My precious nanites! Don't tell me someone used them.
Then I won't tell you. It's pure conjecture at this point.
Vale. Las pistas, la nueva, ¿de cuál es? Del laboratorio. No está saliendo lo de Mink.
Empty. No nanite there. Surprisingly, this leads to Dr. Hush. What a surprise.
I'm hoping you'll fix this before leaving.
What about your bot minion, huh? I'd like to see him try.
Oh, right. I forgot it could.
It can?
Of course. We wouldn't do that kind of laborious job ourselves.
Huh, for an instant, I forgot who I was talking to. Dancing, huh?
Go on.
Hey,
Es que, claro, él estaba escuchando música.
some
Hey!
better. That thing of you.
It's just not in...
I know. You pointed it towards Dr. Hush, and bam! Dead.
Then you already died without knowing it, considering how many times you passed under it.
Oh. Can Can you really insert such big things in a body without doing damage?
What you see on this table is actually a reproduction at 10,000th the scale, to make them easier to work with. They aren't visible with the naked eye.
Must be hard to handle.
True, only a few experienced engineers, like myself, can do that kind of work.
Does pretentious go along with this job? Hey,
Did you really need him?
Voy a usar una pista. De la lámpara de la habitación del Dr. Hush. La lámpara del Dr. Hush.
this is
Esta
the
lámpara.
same model as the one next to Dr. Hush. I should take it.
Vale. ¿Qué hago?
This one was on the shelf. This one was on the...
Muy bien, ¿y ahora qué? ¿Se la doy al... ¿Se la pongo al Dr. Mink?
No way.
That's Dr. Hush's? Maybe you should analyze it with my tablet.
Why not?
Ah, mira, está muy bien pensado.
Will Dr. Hush's lamp reveal some secrets? What? So,
Vale.
fatal damage early this morning? Curious.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí, creo. Porque esto es información muy buena.
Let's read.
Vale, tenemos... Míralo. La lámpara fue esta de aquí.
My...
¿No? Espérate.
According to the records,
ahí.
you opened Dr. Hush's door at 5:10. At the exact moment, Dr. Hush's lamp received a violent shock. Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
Shock?
Did you accidentally drop the lamp or something?
No, never touched it.
I've also noticed something unusual. At 9 o'clock, you routinely checked all 3 rooms. However, at 5:10, you only opened Dr. Hush's door. Why?
Oh. I remember now. I heard a noise.
Is that so? Might this be the sound of a lamp crashing down on the floor?
I guess that's possible.
Pero no chocó contra el
When I
suelo.
looked inside, everything was normal.
Are you certain?
Yeah, Dr. Hush always keeps his room tidy. If that lamp was lying on the floor, I'd have noticed.
Was Tidy there?
I'm pretty sure he was down, charging.
What about Dr. Hush then? What was he doing?
Let me think. I didn't see him.
You didn't?
Pretty sure of it. He wasn't in the hall either.
So he was already gone from his room.
Yeah, must have been.
Interesting.
Vale, no estaba ni en el salón.
Something doesn't add up. At 5:10, you heard a noise and looked for Dr. Hush, who wasn't in his room nor the hall.
Pero sí, claro. Si no estaba ahí, ¿de dónde coño es el ruido?
Yeah.
Then, the glaring contradiction is, weren't you worried?
What?
Think. You had no idea where Dr. Hush was, and yet you didn't look for him in the other rooms? Why?
Sabremos la respuesta en el próximo episodio. Lo siento, chicos, pero se ha alargado un poco el vídeo, así que lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Muchas gracias por venir y nos vemos próximamente. ¡Hasta luego!